Our industry has been faced with a lot of volatility, and there is a lot of dynamics that we have witnessed in the industry. And the cost of doing business for us has not spared us. We have had ships waiting, especially in the ports of Mombasa, and the effects of the spillover, effects of what happened in Dar es Salaam. We also have issues with the hinterland connectivity, whereby we don't receive boxes as we are supposed to. We get delayed, and the final effect of that is we are forced to pay a lot of damages in terms of ships charter fee and other associated fees. So we are looking at fluidity in the supply chain and logistics to have efficiency. And that's why we have been working very closely with government agencies, not only the port, but other government agencies like Kentrade, Kenya Revenue Authority, Kenya Railways, and we have also been privileged to be working very closely with the county government of Mombasa on other areas of mutual interest. Thank you.
Okay, on the issue of congestion, yes, it's true. There's been a lot of congestion throughout this year. Which is a hangover from this period last year, where traditionally there's more ships calling in the last 3 months of the year. We never properly cleared that congestion. As a consequence, it becomes more and more difficult to work ships. The productivity drops, and as a consequence, it's difficult to load empties out of the country, which has led to congestion in the depots. But in the last few weeks, we've had significant improvement. We know of vessels, last week one vessel moved 3,000 containers out of the country, and there are plans for many other thousands of containers to continue to move. It is a difficult situation because the port is very, very full. We are not convinced that the measures put in place by KPA and KRA are actually going to have significant impact, and we would like to see more direct action taken to particularly move containers to the CFSs to alleviate the build-up of containers on the terminal, which would then leave space for us to move empties out of Kenya, and thereby the problem with the depots would be solved. I think as of this morning there were 20 container ships waiting and a few break bulk ships also, which is really far too many for a port of this stature.
One thing is clear, for the port of Mombasa to have a competitive edge against other neighboring ports, I think there are some bottlenecks that we need to urgently address. From a business perspective, the evacuation of cargo, the removal of empty boxes, I think this needs to be looked into, because I think it compounds into a bigger problem that, to a larger extent, makes the port of Mombasa less competitive. But of course, I need to stress that already there is an existing framework under the Port User Committee, which I believe needs to be activated so that it can address this issue, because all the agencies that are actually at the port are in this committee.